Do what you're good at. Nuke goes. Man, I'm about to try this new defense on you, bro. No cap. Bro, just throw good throws. Like, it's as long as you don't turn the ball over, it's easy. See, that's what I don't do.
We are pleased as always.
You about to see the GOAT in action.
National Football League on EA Sports. Today we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First play, Wilson wants to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. It's a room to maneuver. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, but something like 4 of the last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where do they go?
Anywhere and everywhere. But they have to do it with a plan. And I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago. They decided they wanted to get what they thought was going to be a franchise quarterback. And indeed he is, Matt Ryan. But they had to supplement it. They went free agency, got a running back. Came back and traded back into the first round in the same draft to get a left tackle to protect him. Really supplemented that pick, complemented that pick, and went to the playoffs the very next year.
Maybe they can use that and carbon copy it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Wilson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And this will be stopped at the 44. That will go for 7 yards. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down as Corey Bowman goes to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston.
Had to dance on him.
Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
D-ball.
I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that throw, pretty impressive, and even 61 yards through the air. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On first down, Wilson. And
No!
on the deep ball.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield, and that is incomplete.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll get this out to Barkley.
Good ball.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Wilson. That's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it.
Hit that boy.
Opportunistic. What you're playing in this case, wide receiver. You gotta be careful.
Certainly do, because there's a phrase in today's football we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see.
We love that. We love that. Stop playing man. Hey, the man about to get ate up. I'm telling you.
That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game.
Look at it. You a man again.
Throwing again is Watson. He's going to try and go to
Oh my God, this time.
going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Now Osborne to return it.
Incredible blocking. Like, oh my God.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps,
Oh, he's gone.
first day of camp.
That's caught inside the 20.
He's gone.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Who is that? Justin Jefferson?
Justin Jefferson.
Jesus Christ.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are once again back in front. Wilson going to throw for it.
Pick it.
Incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2.
You gotta take another shot, man. Every touchdown you gotta take a shot.
There around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it.
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball,
They're turning this heater off. I'm getting hot from these motherfuckers. All right. I said, all right, we gotta stop bullshitting.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Ooh, wide open.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that
Hey,
is
missed him.
incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, what's
They
going
have
on?
to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Watson. And
Wow.
it will be incomplete. scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away.
Come on, Tommy.
He's been a
Oh, roughing it, roughing, roughing. Your return.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Thank you. Come again.
The Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing.
All right, I gotta start killing this. You put a linebacker on Christian McCaffrey again, you gotta pay for it.
At least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to.
And he did it, and he's gonna pay for it.
Help themselves out.
I told you.
Complete. Touchdown, Texans. Christian McCaffrey, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 2. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Play action. It's Wilson.
He is by himself. He is by himself.
To Jefferson. Finding space at the 40. And he'll get this one way up just shy.
What are you guys doing?
45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run at 1st down.
Strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Sack.
A 1st down carry for Barkley.
He said, move. Oh, my. You would, bro, you didn't do that last truck? You out of there.
To the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. Going for the
Give me those.
ball.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up, and the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey.
Oh, he got me.
So the interception there. And Charles, I'd imagine that's something
I kind of knew it.
live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Now it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And unable to connect. Incomplete.
He missed him.
It's going to bring up 4th down. And 4th down on his Corey Bojorquez to punt. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. .35 yards that time on the punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
It's Barkley on the counter. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped.
I did too.
2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely...
I put it down and everything.
His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson.
Oh my God, I saw it.
A touchdown, Kansas City. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half.
Look at that guy. Oh my God, he's scraping.
Run,
buddy.
Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Oh, buddy's fast.
He might go all the way. The 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Buddy was fast. Who's that? 13? 13.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
from his end zone. Here comes Patterson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head?
He's got
Good catch, boy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup of 38. Now a first down throw, Watson. And that hole incomplete. Daylight in front if he could have held on, but he didn't. So instead it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on first,
what are you doing?
Second and 10.
You're not gonna learn.
Now Watson. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in.
Appreciate it.
Houston. Kyle Pitts, 46 yards. As they have
I know.
taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
I'm trying to kill him.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Chidobe Awuzie. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. I think he's in line. We've discussed it before. NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years.
Give me those.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. Now the try here for the extra point.
Oh, he smoked it. Block it.
Oh, this is blocked. Oh, the Chiefs have got it.
Where's my fast guys? Oh, he's gone.
It's a foot race. 30. 10. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year. The blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
Yeah, pick 6.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to
Trip his ass.
but they still have time to
want
get
the ball.
it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can
I want
get
the ball.
some points out of it.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Wilson. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
All right.
Josh Palmer, 69 yards. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
Watson on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good move at the 30. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Three yards remain for second down.
Here's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, wide open, complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon.
And the Texans will extend their lead here just before.
Oh, my God.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Play action. Now Wilson.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter
All right, I hope you have fun.
Here.
I said, I hope you had fun scoring.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a
no
lead
fumble.
and come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. 3rd and 2, Watson.
See ya.
Now he'll throw deep left side.
See ya. Wanna be ya.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can take those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. He creates extra time. He has the poise to keep his eyes downfield and locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive backs. Where is everyone? And Deshaun Watson finds his target for a big, big play.
Hey, hey, hey. All right, we got to cover Justin Jefferson. Mango.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to get him to the ground. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Extra point attempt to come here.
I didn't even blitz. That was cover 3. That's 4th down lineman.
These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
No, I didn't blitz at all. I swear to God. That was cover 3 Sky.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot.
It happens.
As this one's in the air.
Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here in the back.
Uche.
Pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. Here's Wilson.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, there's 2 sides to this coin.
They whiffed.
Interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been working and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Not bad, Deshaun.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. from the gun. Here's Watson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs.
Oh, my God. It's an incredible pick.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been...
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown. Darren Waller.
Oh, I got caught peeking.
Down to the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott on for the extra point.
Bing.
Oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Bears legend.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Double doink.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Christian McCaffrey out there somewhere.
Here's Watson.
Oh, I think you run me down.
Outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Did too much.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson steps away to his left. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Texans.
Anthony Schwartz,
40 yards.
and the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
It lagged on me super hard.
Went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
I just got lagged super hard.
Field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go.
Uche.
And he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Wilson.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Brought it.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to throw the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
There's a bomb.
Taken in at the 11. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And the Texans will take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what
you got to put your guys on match.
Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Being chased out left. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Peyton Turner. He's the one that got home.
Yeah, you gotta put your guys on match. You know how to do that? So they won't just sit there. Put your zone guys on match. Put your coaching adjustments, like just stick in and then go down to the bottom thing. It says match. Like they will run to the closest guy to the inner zone. Yeah. They're going to stop covering grass.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Watson. A bootleg. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. That one goes for 24 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Now a give, right side McCaffrey.
Oh, good tackle.
Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Texas.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They have a nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Kyle Pitts, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
Yeah, I'm scratching my hair hard as fuck.
It's about set to begin this drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff
bro, I got a new job. I'm moving.
Stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
I'm about to be making like 70K. I'm about to be making like 70K in my new job.
They're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They asked me like, and I'm saying, can I look more professional? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck it, I don't care.
To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson.
For 70K, they could have told me to do anything.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He has been nearly impossible to throw on all year long.
But yeah, I'll move next month. So whenever if you ever come down to Columbus, you got a place to stay.
Defensive player of the year, I think. What do you think?
I would agree with you, and the reason why Because he takes the ball.
Shit. Tap in. I'm there.
The only way
Don't do it.
defensive back ever wins this award is because they have a number of interceptions.
It'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Watson off play action. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25.
I'm about to go to bed.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
I'm about to go to bed.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this.
I told you wouldn't score no more in the second half. I'll let you get one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And he'll look downfield for Waller. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darqueze Dennard.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
See, this defense, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
Normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Kyle Pitts,
a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are closing in on a 14-0
Fuck me.
as they extend their lead.
I missed my kicker of the year award. My kicker was supposed to win kicker of the year.
Stead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to
And
return.
to the clock.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily.
Might as well run the ball to the clock. Let's get out of here.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard that brings up 4.
There's no question to coming into this game. This defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results. 19. Good job right there. Good job right there. There.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And Waller taking it in over the middle. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down.
No.
Take over an excellent field position. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard.
2-minute warning.
29.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here we go on 4th. Watson. Cooks on the quick slant. And he's going to be marked down just outside.
GG, my boy.
Just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon. And that's impressive. They've been impressive from the opening kickoff. And they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And he'll take this one inside the 10.
Tap in, bro. I'm free.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I said, tap in. I'm free anytime.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. A little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lenya, a little extra on top.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today.
I just ripped it off the top, got it on the road, on the curve, on the block. I was already sold, I don't work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. When they rush, call, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a 2, I paid it out the book.
Tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket, cool. One for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the I'm off the chain, don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, get them picked off Bentley white like cotton. Presidential so good, my doors don't got a lock. Watch the dirty money wet. I miscount cause I'm off a yeah, this bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like that shit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody.
I just ripped it off the top, got it on the road, on the curve, on the block. I was already sold, I don't work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a 2, I paid it out of full.
New toys, convoys, 100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect, my boy. Heard you is gorillas, let me check, my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret, my boy. Cause we got banana on the my boy. And I can send it in a text, my boy. Thumbs up or the emoji with the flex, my boy. Personalize every threat, my boy. So free, that's direct, my boy. And if you need a couple, I'm the connect, my boy. Off the top,
I just ripped it off the top, got it on the road, on the curve, on the block. I was already sold, I don't work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a 2, I paid it out of full.
It's alright, man. Cool. I been going there like the